Why do our bodies have reactions that we can't control? If you've ever experienced an automatic movement to catch a falling object while cooking, felt goosebumps, or started hiccuping without eating anything, this video is for you. We will try to discover why our body reacts in ways that are out of our control. Could a certain reaction even be a reason to be worried about? Watch this video till the end. Why do we cry when we cut onions? When we prepare a dish with this delicious vegetable, we often end up crying. Do you know why? Onions release a chemical substance that produces a gas, according to the New York Times. After reaching the sensory nerves in our eyes, the gas causes us to tear up as a sort of defense mechanism. Why do we get goosebumps? Sometimes we get goosebumps when we hear a song that evokes an emotional response or when we feel cold. Why does this happen? Goosebumps are often related to lower temperatures. To lessen the feeling of being cold, the brain stimulates the little hairs on our body. The same explanation goes for when we experience fear or happiness. Why do we hiccup? Regardless of how hiccups develop, they are incredibly annoying. This response challenges specialists who aren't completely certain about why we hiccup. However, according to Medical News Today, they can occur as the result of a disturbance in neural pathways in our brains. In accordance with the same publication, persistent hiccups can be a sign of problems in the brain, spinal cord, or chest wall. If you have a case of pesky hiccups, you should seek out medical help. Why do we get cramps? Have you ever been sitting or out walking and felt an inexplicable cramp that feels like a serious physical injury? Do you know why that happens? Cramps can be a sign of dehydration or a mineral deficiency of potassium, calcium, or magnesium, according to prevention. This unpleasant sensation isn't limited to sedentary folk. While exercising, you can get a cramp as you lose minerals through sweat. The tip is to eat well. Why do our eyelids quiver? Do you know why you suddenly feel your eyelid twitching? Eyelid spasms can have various causes, including fatigue, stress, and excess alcohol or caffeine, according to Healthline. Normally, the twitches don't indicate anything serious and stop on their own. Of course, if the problem persists, it's best to see a doctor. Why do we yawn when someone else does? Yawning can be a sign that you're tired, but why do you yawn when you see someone else doing it? According to Time, it can be a sign of empathy, such as smiling or frowning when someone else shows the same reaction. Younger people are more likely to experience this effect than older people. Why do we experience pins and needles? Have you ever felt your foot fall asleep or had that sensation of pins and needles in certain areas of your body? The scientific name of this sensation is temporary paresthesia, according to Healthline. Too much pressure on a nerve for an extended period of time can cause this sensation, according to a specialist on CNN. Why do we have reflexes? Have you ever been cooking and suddenly stopped a fork from falling on the floor? Acting on reflex. Braking suddenly in a dangerous situation or turning the wheel to avoid an accident are the cause of reflexes. According to specialists, reflexes are not processed by the brain and are automatic and immediate, as shown on the BBC. The reflex arc occurs when stimulated receptors send signals to the spinal cord and activate motor neurons without needing to be processed in the brain first. Why do our ears burn and get red? Have you heard that when your ears get red and feel like they're burning, it means someone is saying bad things about you? One of the reasons that we actually have this sensation is a dilation of the blood vessels, according to Live Strong. Excess sun exposure can also explain the sensation. According to the same site, another common cause is hormonal alterations. Thank you for watching. If you find this video is useful, please subscribe for more videos about health.